trust you guys a lot, we'll say that. And comment what color I should do next. You could say orange with purple, even though that probably wouldn't work out well. What color you think would work best? If this gets to 20,000 likes, I am 100% going to be coloring my hair whatever color that you guys comment. If you guys say rainbow hair, I will be doing rainbow hair. I'm going to be doing a Q&A about how I got my hair this color, to be answering other questions, as well as spending way too long ranting about my favorite music. It wouldn't be a Jessie video if that wasn't included. And if you're not subscribed, this is a hairbrush. Be sure to subscribe, I will link it. It's insane. I literally, like, in half an hour, I already had over like 1,000 questions from you guys on Instagram. That was very cool. Is your hair dyed or are they extensions? As you guys know, I'm a mermaid. I can already sense the people disliking this video because they're like, is this girl gonna tell me how her hair is pink? Or is she gonna tell me that she's a mermaid? When I moved away from the ocean, you know, I was there all summer, I had to get my hair colored. I got extensions, but you're probably like 1,000 questions. First off, they're not the extensions that you put in every single day, which is awesome because I'm so lazy. First day was like super uncomfortable, it was like, it feels like there are candy wrappers in my head. But then eventually after that you totally forget they're there. They're actually glued in, however they're not like super permanent. You can literally, I think olive oil is something. Olive oil can easily get them out, so they're not like extremely permanent. I still wash my hair normally, I shower, don't worry. I just can't put conditioner up here or else they might slide out, that's really it. Like, my hair color to ombre in some of them, I've got just magenta, just plain magenta, and I've got a light pink. You have so much hair after this, like I feel like a unicorn. Yes, they fall out. I've had them put back in once already, and we had to obviously cut them so that they fit to my hair length. Another side effect to being a mermaid. If you've ever seen me like on weekdays when I'm not dressed up or filming or going to a concert, you know. No offense school, I just don't feel like putting in the effort. I mean, I already have to wake up at like 6 a.m. Like, you expect enough from me. Then my hair is basically always in braids because it gets knotted that easily. I did surfing for a while, which is so much fun, especially if you're a mermaid. You're gonna be natural. There's some of the knots though that are like stuck in the top of the extensions where you just have to go to the salon and get it done, which is, it can be way more expensive than dyeing your hair, but things you don't have to go in as often, and you can use them actually for such a long time that I think it does kind of even out. This video is going to entail not only me telling you how I got my hair this way, but also how to become a mermaid. I have a feeling that I'm going to be getting rainbow hair. I'm going to feel like that My Little Pony with the rainbow hair. Don't ask how I know that. A lot of you guys commented with the pink hair. I look like this one Barbie doll. I don't know what her name is, but it's so accurate. Thank you, Barbie, for making a Barbie doll inspired off of me. Thank you. Any funny school stories? 2 days ago, I accidentally ran into the boys' locker room and I realized it not after I walked in there, after I smelled it, because it smelled of Axe. How's life as a mermaid? How can I become a mermaid? It's great to know that I've gotten so many people interested in becoming a mermaid. I have a pool with a magical rock. We figured this out in 7th grade, so might not be too accurate. Like, you know, like the whole like H2O, like you go to that like Mako rock type of thing. Like, that was totally inspired by my pool. Totally inspired. I don't know how they found out about my pool, but basically if you kiss the rock, you become a mermaid. My brother's a merman. Yes, he's kissed it. I admitted that to the internet, Matt. You're welcome. Are you in school? Yes. I don't do online school. Do you have a boyfriend with a smiley face? Most guys think they can only talk to me about Star Wars, and you know what? That's okay. Have you met any band members or actors? Yes, you have to like a crazy Glee phase, and I met Chris Colfer, Melanie Martinez recently I met. I'm saying it so casually, I'm trying, but right now I'm freaking out. Do you have a favorite band, or are they all tied for one? I don't know, I go through phases where it's just like, all I can do is listen to this one band and obsess over them and find out every single detail about their upbringing to now. Favorite Pokemon? Good question. First Pokemon card I ever got. I sound so geeky. I always used to trade them, and it was like the one card I would never trade because it was my baby. And the Pokemon that I had at the highest level that I just always used was a Venusaur. Some of you guys are probably cringing so much. What's your favorite food? Not a food, but whatever, condiment, whatever, ketchup. I have ketchup with everything. Where you get a lot of your clothes because I love your style, thank you. The average human probably wouldn't walk out in a holographic two-piece and bright pink hair. And then there's me. Etsy is my life. I love supporting like the smaller shops that just like, they're so creative and they're so different. This chance that someone's getting the same thing as you. Jessie, you're too alternative. I haven't heard any of the top 40 songs since 7th grade. So like half of my clothing is vintage 90s stuff, for example. It has a bunch of colorful electric guitars on it, which is me, essentially. Vintage shopping is like treasure hunting. Like buried like 5,000 years ago, had a totally different story, and now it's being brought up again and used in a different way. It's like that, see? Favorite childhood story? Probably in 3rd grade, me and my best friends used to pretend that we were fairies. I'm still living half of my life in a fictional world, let's be real. We pretended to be spies and we pretended to be lipstick lasers, which would be so cool. This one girl was just like, would not give us a break that we made that up, but honestly I think it was a great idea. It started raining and we believed it was because the fairies were mad at us. I mean, I'm a mermaid now, so you never know. Very deep. How do you feel about the way our society destroys our confidence? I had some very controlling, outgoing best friends, and I was the not outgoing best friend that just kind of followed my other best friends around basically my whole life. But I really regret it, letting, you know, society impact me and make me that way. Because now, like, look at me, it's so much fun. Worst date, I've never even been on a date, but I'm sure if I did go on a date, there would be tons of embarrassing moments that I would later expose to the internet and cringe about. How long does it take to edit your videos? That's a really good question. By the way, I use Final Cut Pro. I get that question all the time. It takes a really long time, especially because, you know, I go to school full-time, and then YouTube is also like a full-time job for some people. Grunge Jessiepaege XO says, how much do you love your fan pages? I literally stalk you guys on a daily basis. Specifically, I've seen you, I see you all the time, I see you, you're the best. You seem so much cooler than I am. You guys also have really good music taste and but like really good lyrics. How long did it take you to master guitar? I'm still 16, I wouldn't say I'm like a master. The other day I was playing some Muse, which is definitely, if any of you guys know, difficult. But so much fun to play, and he uses crazy pedals. I don't think it's necessarily how long, because it just depends on how much you practice and enjoy it. Gosh, so many of you guys are asking about my chokers. Where do you get your chokers? Yay! Etsy happens to have a lot of chokers. I'm not wearing a choker in this video, oh my gosh. Have people at your school discovered your YouTube channel? A lot of people are in disbelief because I'm so shy. So like I've said before, hi, I talk. Favorite One Direction member? I used to be huge into them. I've really branched out, but like really obsessed. I had a Tumblr, if that gives you an idea. When you have a Tumblr for something, that is dedication. Niall, I would say, because he laughs the most, and I don't know if you've realized, actually you guys have, some of you guys don't really like this, but I laugh at basically everything. What state do you live in? New Jersey. Which, by the way, was voted this year as the worst state to live in. Which fictional character do you associate yourself with? Definitely 100% going to be going with Princess Bubblegum. Because she's kind of geeky, but girly. Oh, can you do your best looking subscribe to me face? Of course. One of you guys started a Twitter that's called like Jessie Dirt Faces or something. I cry. It is perfection. I'll give the subscribers what they want. It's my personal favorite. It's an art, it's a craft. After a 30-minute cookie break, I have returned. What's your biggest fear? Well, I have kind of a fear of squids. It's a really long story, but I slept over at the Museum of Natural History. Yes, it is literally like that movie, Night at the Museum. And we were sleeping near this one exhibit, and I felt like this, I guess the squid was like staring at me the whole night. I don't know. Something happened to me. Something damaged my soul. I don't know. Not going to believe me with this, but I really like Levels by Nick Jonas. What? You listed a popular song, Jessie? Me and my friends used to really not like the Jonas Brothers. It was actually really bad how much we didn't like them. We took a poster of the Jonas Brothers, we drew on it, and we burnt it. And at this time we were only like 12. Why didn't I just admit that to the internet? Lovely. That's my childhood in one sentence, honestly. Last question. Everyone's asking me what I think about 5 Seconds of Summer. I can relate to them a lot, and not just because I've got the colored hair and I love bands. Because of the derpy backpack, let's be real. I will dye my hair whatever color you guys comment. Whatever color. I put this responsibility in your hands.